Hi guys, welcome to A Simpler Approach. If you're new to the channel, I ask that you subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm looking forward to interacting with you. Today, we will be looking at an introduction to principles of accounts. But before we do that, I have two announcements for you. Number one, if you missed my introductory video that explains the purpose of this channel, who I am, and what to expect, I will leave a link in the description below so you will watch that when you're ready. Number two, I am the proud author of a Principles of Accounts textbook. It's called Principles of Accounts for CSEC 2.0, A Simpler Approach. Details on that to come. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Today, we'll be looking at the following topics: the concept of accounting and principles of accounts, what is the difference between accounting and bookkeeping, who are the users of accounting information, what are the various careers in accounting, and finally, we'll be looking at ethics in accounting. There is a difference between accounting and principles of accounts. Accounting is the process of recording financial information that is ultimately used to prepare accounting statements and financial statements. Principles of accounts, on the other hand, entails the concepts and procedures that determine how accounting information is to be recorded and how accounting statements are to be prepared. If we break this down simply, we'll recognize that one is the process, and the other dictates how the process is to be done. So, accounting is the process of recording financial information that we will ultimately use to prepare accounting statements and financial statements, while principles of accounts simply tells us how. It entails the concepts and procedures that tells us how to record the accounting information and how to prepare the accounting statements or the financial statements. Now, this process that accounting follows, it entails recording the information, interpreting the information, classifying the information, analyzing the information, and then reporting it. Now, providing that this process is done properly and accurately, it will result in the information being true and fair, and by extension, it will lead to a true representation of the business's profits and its performance. Having understood the accounting process, we can now head towards understanding what bookkeeping entails. And in the simplest way I can put it, bookkeeping entails only the process of recording financial transactions. Now recall that the accounting process had 5 steps in it: recording, interpreting, classifying, analyzing, and reporting. 5. Bookkeeping has only 1, and that is the difference between the two. The users of accounting information can be classified in 2 categories: internal users or external users. The internal users are those users within an organization. They use the information to ensure the highest business standards are met, and they also use them for the highest possible profit margins. These individuals are, but not limited to, employees, supervisors, managers, and even higher management officials such as CEOs, CFOs, presidents, vice presidents, etc. External users are those users that are outside of an organization but they still use the information for various reasons. For example, investors. Investors need the information to determine the financial viability of the entity, which therefore dictates if they invest or not. Suppliers need the information to determine the financial stability of the business so that when purchase orders are made by these businesses, especially if those purchase orders are credit purchase orders, they will know if the entity is in a financial position to pay their debts. And the government needs this information primarily for tax purposes to determine the amount of taxes that are due. There are a host of careers that can be found in accounting, but today we're just going to look at 4. Auditing, an auditor. An auditor is a professional who conducts accounting inspection of a company or on a company. So what these individuals do is they assess a company's books, ledgers, accounts, and they ensure that the information contained within is accurate, true, and fair. And their purpose is to express a true and fair representation of the company, meaning what the company say is happening, that is happening. What the company say is their financial position, that is their true and fair financial position. And might I add that these individuals are paid handsomely. Financial management. An individual who is involved in financial management primarily plans, organizes, directs, and control all the financial activities of an entity. An accountant, an individual who oversees the entire process of accounting, and we already know that accounting entails recording, interpreting, classifying, analyzing, and reporting financial information. And finally, a bookkeeper is an individual who records and keeps track of the transactions that a company engages in. When we talk about ethics, we are primarily talking about what is right and what is wrong. In accounting, there is what is called a code of ethics. And what it does, it dictates that there must be objectivity, professional competence, integrity, professional behavior, and confidentiality in the entire process of accounting. Now, the use of this code of ethics in an appropriate way ensures that all the information that the accounting process generates will be clear, clean, fair, and accurate. Additionally, it would also ensure that there is proper accountability of the financial resources that are found in a business entity. Now, if the code of ethics is not used properly, it will result in things such as fraud, embezzlement, or even tax evasion. These actions are illegal, and consequences of these actions include being sued, losing your job, tarnishing your reputation, being fined by the courts, or even going to prison. That brings us to the end of our lesson for today. I hope the information was clear, and I hope that you learned something. If you enjoyed that video, leave a like and please comment. Also, if there are any questions or concerns that you have, please feel free to comment in the comment section below and I will respond to you directly. Until next time, walk good, stay safe.